Hey YouTube, this is palindrometric. I'm not really sure how this is going to sound. I'm actually sitting outside of a Starbucks right now. As you can tell from the sky, it's not quite 6, well, I guess it is just at 6 o'clock, so it's 6:01 a.m. I have my next meeting with the psych guy from the bariatric clinic. I'm hoping that this will be the last meeting that I have to have with him, because as I had mentioned in the last video, he's booked until the end of August. So I really don't want my psych evaluation to be what holds up my surgery decision. I mean, obviously, well, not obviously, but I will be done with the 3 months by the time that comes around. And so I would like that to be out of the way, so that when the day of that 3 months happens, then the insurance information can be resubmitted for a review. Anyhow, so if you don't remember what I had mentioned, so the reason why I have to go back is, sorry, my coffee just went flowing away. I'll go get it in a minute. It's empty anyway. So I've been under a lot of stress. Like, I just have a lot of stuff going on. I'm trying to finish my dissertation. I'm under a lot of physical stress from doing the fitness boot camp and the problems that has sort of allowed to flare up. So the plantar fasciitis and the shin splints. So I've just been really busy lately. I work as in study the night schedule, so I mean, I spend all night at the library. Then I'm usually at boot camp for the 6:30 class, and then it seems like there's always something after that. Like, I have the chiropractor, or I have physical therapy, and then after that I seem to always have something else. And so I just really just been really busy, and so that also, I guess, has contributed to the fact that I am kind of stressed out. So my goal today is to go in there and not appear stressed out. So I do get anti-anxiety medications, and I generally don't take them except for at night. I'm kind of strange. Like, I'm a control freak when it comes to my ability to discern information and my cognition, and I don't really like things that have the potential to reduce my ability to think critically and to evaluate every situation as I would normally evaluate and process that information. So anti-anxiety medications don't necessarily inhibit those sorts of things, but in the back of my mind, I'm always, kind of concerned that maybe I would make a decision that is incorrect or wrong. So I generally only take them at the end of the day when I know I don't have anything else to do. So when I don't have to really think about much other than, what's going to happen next on House, or, like, what's going to happen in Bones, and, oh my God, will my dog, follow me to the bathroom again, So when I don't have to think about anything of importance. But anyhow, I'm going to take 2 before I go to this doctor. So that way, in case he tries to initiate a stress response from me, I should be prepared chemically, and that would inhibit that kind of response from occurring. So anyhow, that's my plan. Yeah, the shin splints and the plantar fasciitis are still a big old pain in my ass. Somebody from the physical therapy place I go to had suggested that maybe the shoes that I was wearing were incorrect. So I went to 2 different running stores yesterday, and the first running store diagnosed me as being a neutral walker and with a high arch. And so when going through the shoes and finding ones that were most comfortable, there was a certain type that ended up being the selection, I guess. So from there, I decided I was going to go check out another running store just to get some confirmation. And the second running store actually videotapes you running on a treadmill. And so according to them, and according to the video, I was overpronating. So that is a different diagnosis. So at the end of that, I ended up with a totally different kind of shoe. So I ended up, so I bought the shoes at the first place. So I ended up taking the shoes from the first place back, and then they had the other shoe in stock. So I'm going to be spending some time this weekend doing jumping jacks and all kinds of shit to try to instigate that sort of pain that happens. If it occurs, then I'll take those shoes back and try for the other ones. Maybe have to do a couple of iterations of this. But basically, I'm just really tired of having cramps occur, basically from my knee to my ankle along the front side of my shin. So, and when that happens, it's immobilizing. I mean, yesterday, the pain was so bad that I couldn't even stand. Like, I was having a hard time standing, I was having a hard time walking, and it felt like such a dumbass, you know, like, oh gee, here's the fat girl and she can't exercise, you know, like, it's just not very good for my way of thinking, you know, I mean, and they also, I'm sure, you know, think about this sort of thing too, but, you know, like, I am overweight, and that is going to put extra stress on my body, and then you add to that, you know, some of the biological or physiological components of myself. You know, it doesn't add up to like necessarily the most stable or great thing. So anyhow, yeah, I need to make this go away as much as possible, because next week is the last week of this boot camp, and I can't. I need to be able to give it 110%. You know, like, I really want to be able to give it 110% and not, you know, be fighting pain the whole time. Anyhow, I will keep you updated on the psych eval if anything interesting comes to that. Okay, you guys have a great day. Bye. I still can't quite figure out where the camera is.